God. I'm trying to adjust this light. This is my little personal light thing. So I'm trying to get the right light for y'all so y'all can see everything. I think I kind of like. Okay, I don't mind if it has multiple colors. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, y'all know what it is. This a mess. You can see the dandruff. You can see how thick my hair is. I actually made the time, y'all, and I got this, which is this is the curlsmith bond curl rehab salve for bonding resistance. It's a treatment for damaged, weak hair, bond stability, protection. It basically protects your hair bonds, your hair strands. If you want to know more, Google it. I've seen various videos comparing this to Olaplex. There's only 2 on the market. This, which is 8 fluid ounces. And it's going to cost around $29 for 8 ounces. You get it at Ulta or online. Sephora, you got to order it online because I tried Sephora on Sunday. They didn't have it. So I actually budgeted to get this because that's one less thing I got to buy. Okay. You see how thickums this hair is? I'm going to actually take these glasses off because, child. My hair is, this is the bond. As you see, that's like this. I want to make it go back curly. Okay? So I have some bonds that need protection. As you can see how this is trying to go back curly but still need a little help versus where is it? These strands that don't want to quite get back curly, even though it still has a better example would be, see how this is curly and you have those straight pieces. I think, and I believe my hair likes a silicone in it to protect it when straightening. That's why the Aussie Moist one worked, and even the ORS one. That's the first time I used the Wow one. Not to say it doesn't work, because it made it nice and fluffy, but I should have went back in and sprayed my other leave-in with that so this wouldn't have happened. So to combat that, because you see I have curly pieces too, I'm gonna use this. Now let me get into the instructions. Okay, it says how to feed your curls. Curlsmith Bond Curl Rehab Salve is not a conditioner. It's like a pre-poo, basically. You would use this before shampooing. Now, y'all know me, I'm a little extra. I will go to sleep with a pre-poo on, wake up, wash it, condition, deep condition, go back to sleep. So it's going to take, I have to do my hair in stages. You see how thick this shit is? It's thick. God bless me with this hair, so I got to take care of it. And I've been going through my DMs about any topics I need to cover, trying to make sure I respond to people, because some people feel that type of way. I'm going to address this before I get back into it. There is whenever someone does stuff from the heart, it comes across as genuine. When I do things, I do it because I'm a good person, to be genuine. I can never say, if I promise to do something, just know it's going to get done. I don't know when it will get done, and I've said that. And there's a lot of weirdos on the internet. I'll address that. What I'm saying is, about a month ago, by me being an empath, I know when somebody is trying to do some shit against me. I've learned it. I may not have the candles and all of that that the readers and everyone has, but I know. So I know how to block out bullshit. So there was a certain person that hit me up in my DMs. I could see if I sought you out asking for help. I'm minding my business. I don't know if it's a scam. I don't know if this person for real or whatnot. But I was busy all August. They hit me up. Boop, 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 boop. And as y'all know, last month was my birthday. I got my nails done. I took a vacation. When I got back, work was hellish. Because I was at work for 10 straight days. And then there's times if you hit me up in Instagram or hit me up in my Facebook, I'm not going to always see that. It might be some days. It might be a week. So if I respond right away, you blessed. That means work was normal or there was no work. Or something says, oh, go check your message. It might be something important. I'm not responding to bullshit. So this tarot reader or whatever priestess, I'm going to address it and then we're going to come back to this. Hits me up like, oh, you seem you like da 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 da. I want to do a reading on you. And I'm like, only those that really know what the hell they doing and is truly anointed can tap into me as a person, can actually really read me. Not everybody can read me very well. And I know if you anointed and I know if you not, because there's people that I'm friends with that they don't do tarot or nothing like that, but they in tune with God and they've been right to pick out some shit. So I'm like, okay, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I do that. And so I say, what do I need to do? She, I guess, wanted a fee or whatever. And I'm like, you wanted to do it for free. I'm like, whatever, fine. Let me get back to work. I didn't pay no mind. Okay. Then you wondering why you haven't heard from me. Hello. I just told you I don't. And I've explained this various times in the DMs to her when she's like, well, why haven't I heard from you? It's been busy. I've explained the part about me going on vacation. I've explained the part that it was my birthday. I've explained all of that to them. And I was like, okay, if you want a fee, what is it? Where do I need to send it? I don't know when I will send it or whatever, but it will get done. So I'm like, okay, let me look into see. Well, first of all, I have real life. When work is crazy, I don't have time to catch up on my favorite lives. I don't have time to catch up on nothing but sit there, answer them calls. If I'm on the phones, sometimes when them inbound calls come in, it be ridiculous. You don't get no break. Or if I have to make an outbound call, I have to pause, go back, and kind of pause some of my favorite stuff and just catch everything after the fact. So I'm like, okay, finally it's normal. Let me check everything. Well, I can feel when somebody's trying to do something against me because my ancestors, they got my back. First of all, God got my back. So I know how to protect myself if you think you're going to do any voodoo. The power of prayer. I checked my Instagram and this bitch got a whole picture or whatever of me trying to do something against me. No, that would explain when I did the live or when I did the video why my anxiety was. That was the Holy Spirit telling me somebody's trying to do some shit to you. But I said, I ain't gonna worry about it because my ancestors, bitch, you a priestess. Well, some of my ancestors know voodoo too. And if I were you, Jane the priestess, I wasn't trying no shit because my ancestors already warned your ass. Back the fuck up because you don't know who you fucking with. I'm from Louisiana. So, hello. If I really wanted to do some shit to get back at your ass, I could. But that's what I wanted to address first. Because you know we got some crazy fucking people in this world. Hell, the Bobs are fucking crazy. Let's let's get back to this. Shall we? Because I really just checked the DMs and that's had me hot like, wait, some said check your messages. I check to make sure I'm keeping current on everything. If it's a topic, especially by me being a blogger, I don't really gossip like that. I stick into the beauty, hair, skin, starting to evaluate makeup, starting to go into Bath and Body Works stuff a little bit, things like that. So I've tried not to really gossip. I try to keep it to what's basically going on in my life. I don't never really try to talk about other people like that. But since a bitch wanted to take it there, and I looked, I was like, this crazy bitch really had my picture. Like she thought she was gonna do something. I can feel when somebody's trying to do something to me because my ancestors are powerful. Okay, and everybody that even thought they was gonna try to put some shit on me, the Lord and my ancestors say I'm protected. So I ain't even gotta worry about that shit. But yeah, the next time a bitch like that will try it, you might want to look up my background. I'm from Louisiana, okay, where they do know how to do voodoo. So best believe if I wanted to, I could really put some shit on your ass and you'll be miserable for a long time. Try it because you got the right fucking one. But back to this, because I had to address a bitch. This is for people that have issues with their bonds. As you can see, some of mine need help. Other parts of my hair don't need help. It is what it is. So for this, there is another bond treatment on the market. This beautiful bottle is 8 ounces, about $30. It's a treatment for your hair, like a pre-poo, but it has slipped because I've seen this. I was like, oh, well, I never really wanted to get into Olaplex because I always thought they were too expensive. And when I saw the size, I'm not paying this much, $30 for like a 3-ounce bottle that comes right here and it's $30. You see how big this is compared to 3 ounces or 2 ounces or 1 something ounce? Who the hell gonna do that? Look at all this hair. Look how thick it is. Yeah. Let's talk about how thick it is. This smells like a fruity paradise. And I've also done my research with Olaplex bond treatment, which is like really little. You have to use that, depending on your hair porosity, multiple times a week. If not multiple times a week, once a week. So in about a month's time, you're using it about 4 times. If your hair is severely damaged, you're going to be using that about between 4 to 8 times. I can use this once a month. Okay. So directions. It says, I know my porosity. If I had to guess, I would say I'm either low or medium. Variation. But I'm going to go with low porosity because that's what my hair has been majority of the time. Or I could even say combination. So it says spray pre-poo because this hair going to get washed. For high porosity hair, what you want to do is use this every 2 to 3 washes for 30 minutes. Medium porosity, use every 3 to 4 washes. Low porosity, use every 4 to 5. So, based upon this, since I operate either on the medium porosity, that's basically how your hair absorbs products, how your hair absorbs water. Those that don't understand porosity, if your hair is dry, as soon as you put product in it, it just dries up immediately. You're high porosity. If it takes a long time for your hair to dry after you done soaked it and washed it in the shower and styled it and it's still wet the next day and it takes extra hours and hours or damn near days, then you're low porosity. It takes a minute for my full head of hair to get wet. Okay? Like the shrinkage is real. When it shrinks, it's as you can see. So for this test, what I'm going to do or demonstration, I'm gonna spray my whole head. If this dress get wet, I can just wash it tomorrow. I'm doing laundry anyways tomorrow, so I don't be pressed if I dirty up some stuff. I'm gonna wash it, it's gonna get clean. If you notice how the water is taking a minute, it's still not wet. It's still not. So based upon this, how it's taking a while, it's still not completely wet, and I'm spraying and spraying, and you seeing water beads on top of my hair, you know I'm low porosity. I still feel pieces that are dry, and I'm spraying and spraying and spraying. It's kind of hard for me to do a demonstration because it takes a minute for my hair to get wet. So I'm trying to look at the camera but still be as honest as possible. Now, what I'm probably going to do is do this, wet this, do the one tester, come back when it's fully so y'all can see what it looks like. Now, it would be kind of hard for me to do the shower routine. The next time I do a full wash day, I won't be in the shower. I'll just have to get in the kitchen. That way I could film it easier. But I don't think I got that time this week. Now y'all see it's starting to get wet. It's taking hella long to saturate my entire head. And if I run out of water in this spray bottle, I got some rose water in the refrigerator. I'm not going to leave it out because it's made out of natural products. It will spoil if you do. When you make natural products, you better refrigerate it or freeze it if you can't. Ooh. Did I wet me up? I still think I didn't get all of it. So let me try to get this soaking wet. Even though it's got slip, I still want that extra slip. I want it to be easy to put on. Does it say wet, wet? Let me look again. It does say spray water on the hair, so I like to spray my rose water. It's just me taking rose petals and steeping it in the water on the stove. Real easy to do. My hair loves this rose water when I make it, so that's why I make it. And if I am lazy and I don't want to make my rose water, there's two other refreshers that I love, or two other things that I could wet my hair with. One is the curls. The spray is not as easy as this is a mister, but it's actually the curls refresher with aloe vera juice and some other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have some as you can see, of course I'm gonna have some shedding because my bonds. That's fine. I'm gonna detangle and get all this shit so it won't be sitting in the shower. Okay? And next week I'm gonna trim my hair because it's about time. I'm gonna try to keep a schedule of every 3 months or so to trim. And if I don't have to trim it, great. Hopefully once this bond treatment goes in and it soaks in my hair, that I won't be having all of that shedding. So I just want to thank my listeners and my supporters for supporting me. It's not always easy, and I try to be as honest as possible. If y'all have any suggestions y'all think I should talk about it, or any new products that I need to be trying, let me know. And I can't tell you when I'm gonna try it because there's a billion things on the market. But just know it's gonna get done when I have the time. When it's not busy at work, when I'm not with my daughter, because when my daughter's here and she's with me and I'm with my child, she got my undivided attention. I don't upload or do shit when I'm spending time with my daughter and my mom. That is my pride and joy. She get all my attention. And hell, she get all my money too. Okay? So when I don't have to spend money on the rent, the lights, the internet, the phone bill, food bill, daughter, that's a big ass bill, them children bills, because kids always want something. And there was a time when I couldn't always get her the things that she wanted or needed because I couldn't even get what I wanted or get what I needed. So it's like if I couldn't take care of myself at one point, I knew damn well I couldn't take care of her at one point. Now I'm in a position where I can, but I still got to do things the right way. And because she and my mom are like this, my daughter, like, she prefers to be with my mom because she's so used to her. My mom retired to basically help me out with my child. And my mom was like, don't worry, I got her. You just focus on your schooling, focus on your career. And when it's time, you'll be able to. But now that I've moved halfway around the country and I done moved and I'm near my child, I make more time for her because my child is always going to come first. And then my career, because, got to make time for work. And then, of course, I have to make time for my mom because she is the woman that gave birth to me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her having me. And then everybody else comes after me. Okay? After my child, my job, my mom, I make me time. Okay? And when I make me time, I don't always upload or be online. And I'm not going to be online. I'm not going to make a video or upload. And my headspace is crazy. Nobody ever going to have me looking crazy out here in this world. It's enough cuckoo birds in the world. Okay. What I'm doing now is I'm detangling. It might look like, oh, no, I finger detangle. I've been doing this for years. The only way I'm going to get and sit and use a comb on my hair is when it's straight. Or when I have to blow out my hair, part my hair to blow it out, basically. Yeah, because I need it straight to trim my hair. Then I'm going to use a comb. But when it's curly, I'm not trying to do that much tension on my hair with a comb. And my hair honestly responds better to me finger detangling it when it's curly than me trying to use a comb because I'm kind of rough with a comb. So I'll lose less hair with me finger detangling it. I'm trying to get out any excess shed hairs first before I put that bond treatment on. So if this is a little long, y'all could probably skip through this shit if you want to. So, okay. My hair tangles up badly. And I'm probably going to have more shed hair come out because I leave my twist in for until I'm ready to do my hair again. So my twist was in for like 5.5, 6 days. So I expect shedding. And honestly, with all this hair I have, y'all see how it's full, like how it's wet now. Look at the shedding. That's not that bad compared to what it could be. So honestly, the more shedding you get, the more growth the more your hair is growing. I'm gonna wet just a little bit more. Oh, I think I might have wet the phone a little bit. Okay, I used up all that water. And I got some more water in there. So which side y'all want me to start with first? I guess this, y'all know next time I'm gonna flip this part to this side. But for right now, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. This how much I'm gonna take. Might be a little too much. Who knows? Look. Okay. This is the part where to speed this up, what I'm gonna do, I don't know if y'all can see. I am going to do this off camera, come back and show y'all what my full head of hair looks like. Okay? So it's not later, I'll be back. Okay. Now that it is all soaked in my hair, I'm gonna have to let this sit for a little minute. But you can see how it's some of the product may be sitting. If I was a high porosity haired person, none of this you wouldn't be able to see residue at all. It would be so dry, like it would just evaporate immediately if I had high porosity. Ooh. This is actually a black owned product. Yes, all races use this because they have Caucasian women that use curlsmith, they have Latino women that use curlsmith, black women use curlsmith. It's universal. And I love when we make a product that is not only good for our hair, but it's also good for other races of people to use as well. So the fact that this is black owned, curlsmith is the luxury brand that I will be using more. I didn't even know that it was. I was like, that's expensive as hell. But when I started seeing how it really works on natural hair in general, because Caucasians have some thick hair depending on what part of the world, everybody hair is different. I was like, okay, it's natural. And then I started looking it up. Oh, and it's black owned too? Well, let me try it. Maybe that's something I need. I already love the oil. They have a bonding oil, which smells amazing. And I cannot wait to use the other Curlsmith products I got. This is made with pressed chia seeds, shiitake mushrooms, prickly pear pulp, pumpkin seed, guava, kale, natural ingredients. The first ingredient is water. Can we be thankful for that? Second ingredient is cetearyl alcohol, chia seed extract. So it names it, and then let me wipe this bottle off. There is like a biblical or something that's on the back of it. If it's not on this item, then it's on some of the products might have like I think I seen on one of them it quoted something from the Bible. So that's actually really good. Now, if you want to know how much I've used, like that much for all this head of hair, this is worth it. If you use that much of the Olaplex, you will use a half the damn bottle. So if I'm using this much on this amount of head, I'm going to get at least 3 to 4 more uses out of this. Or at least get 4.5 to 5 uses. It smells good. A little sticky. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I'm going to come back once I've washed my hair and all of that and tell y'all my thoughts. So I'm going to be reviewing some products this week. And next week, I'm getting through my stash, basically. Like the stash, the or shall I say what everything I want to use this year, I've been going through very quickly. Now next year I may not go through things as quickly because I have it's gonna take me a while to go through them shampoos next year. The deep conditioners and treatments and conditioners and stylers, I fly through them fast as hell. Okay. Um, leave-ins, give it like a month at a time. But a deep conditioner, shit. My hair loves to be conditioned. I fly through that the fastest. Let me know if that's how y'all are. I say y'all, I'm a Southern Belle, so if I have a little country twang to me, my bad. I did live in Texas for years, so I did pick up on some of their ways. I am from Louisiana, so it's like a combination of where I've lived, different things you pick up on. But I'm a Louisiana girl, so it's giving moisturized. I noticed since the bond treatment has been in sitting, when I touch my hair, I don't feel that shedding. This will take time, but I say within time, it will be back fully curly. So I know next time what to do. Oh shit, maybe not. Because look at that. Okay. I'm immediately seeing some of these pieces as I'm sitting here talking to y'all like that was straight. So other pieces is gonna take a little longer, but I'm zooming in so y'all can see how maybe this will take a while, maybe that will. But some of the other pieces that might take a little moment. This might even take a little moment. But it's trying to do something, so I ain't gonna just sit and say it don't work. Because with anything, you have to use it over time. So the fact that I get banged for my buck is black owned, and they released this last year. The only other bond treatment is Olaplex. I don't know if Olaplex is black owned, but I know the amount of ounces, 3 ounces for $30. That don't make no damn sense. I'm not doing that shit. So for those of y'all that want to use, and they say with Olaplex, you need to use the number 0 and the number 3 together. Well, I could just use this and pay $29. By the time you pay the 0 and the 3, that's $60 for 6 ounces. That makes no damn sense. I get 8 ounces and I'll pay 30. You get what I'm saying? Make it make sense. So I will be team curlsmith when I want to get into luxury. And the fact that I've seen it define other YouTubers' curls that have used it. Look at this. And this is just a treatment. Because the only other one that I love that's like a treatment is Afro-G, but I don't like the mess of Afro-G because your hands will be sticky. There's a slight little... Oh, the other protein that I want to try is Botanica, but my hair don't mind protein when it needs it. Because in the summertime, it seemed like that's all I was using up was my protein stuff. And now that we're getting transitioning from fall and the winter, I'm going to be using more of my moisturizing. And I'm going to only use a protein once a month. If not once every 2 months. But for the summer, shit, my hair was like, give me protein, give me protein. You just got to know what your hair wants and what your hair needs and when to give it to it. So that's my advice. If you want my opinion, which one is better, the curlsmith or the Olaplex? Curlsmith got chemicals in it. No, Olaplex have chemicals in it. My apologies. This is the curlsmith one. Does this have chemicals in it? Do I see anything that comes out like a chemical to repair? If there are any chemicals in this bonding treatment, it's at the lower end of the spectrum. This is the most natural This is as natural as you gonna get, and it's got protein in it that you gonna get. Not to trash Olaplex, but the price made me say hell to the no. I ain't doing that shit. Who the hell got? To those that have it, great. But from what I've seen, looking at videos and me using my intuitive, since I told y'all I'm an empath, I lean more with curlsmith, and that's why I'm going. I'm not doing Olaplex. I've smelled it before. Mm-mm. So that's it, my fams. Sorry if I had to do a little mini rant, but I'm gonna address those that address me. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And I'm gonna try some more products and try to give y'all more product reviews or at least a little different content and make it make sense. Oh, got product up there. So I'm gonna take a little mini nap and then I'm going to get up and eat some dinner. Since it is after work, we don't have no overtime today. But by Thursday, shit, I see they have prepared for us to have overtime. I can always tell, usually by Wednesday, if not Wednesday, by Thursday, it'd be ridiculous because they know the weekend is coming and they want to get it done. So I was shocked yesterday and today we ain't had no overtime. So thank you, Lord, because you knew I needed a break. And I pray, so I ain't got to worry about nobody trying me. God and my ancestors got me. God first, and then my ancestors second. Curlsmith, y'all need to make a gel like this. They have a in style flex, but child, if this was a wash and go, y'all, it's very giving, even with the spots that's trying to repair. I'm not even mad at this. I know I said I was gonna end it, but look at the damn definition. Can we talk about that? I'm like, wait a minute. The definition is giving. Okay, so if all Curlsmith's products can give definition like this, then that means I need to be trying the gels that they have because this look like I done did a wash and go and I ain't did nothing but put the water and that in. And I could even see some of the straight pieces. It's trying. It's trying. It's gonna be a process, but I like it. Let me go before this be too long. Talk to y'all later. Bye, fams.